The room smelled of pine and roasted turkey, but all I noticed was the clinking of silver and my parents' laughter. Grandpa, old and deliberate, slid a check across the table to each of us. My parents chuckled, shaking their heads, calling it for show, another fake check in a lifetime of fake gestures. I smiled, tucked mine away, feeling a calm pulse of certainty that no one else in the room understood. By morning, the bank called. Only one check cleared. Grandpa's voice was quiet on the phone. Good. And that's when I knew. I knew who was real. It didn't surprise me entirely. Betrayal has a way of whispering before it shouts. I remember the first time I trusted her, the warmth of her hands, the way her eyes lit when she believed in me. Back then, it felt like love, safe, unshakable. But safety is a fragile illusion, isn't it? It started small. Little lies, forgotten promises, delayed calls. A suspicious message left open on her laptop. The way she flinched when I mentioned my ambitions, my success, my family. I watched, carefully, letting every doubt settle in my mind, assembling evidence like pieces of a puzzle. By the time I confronted the truth, the betrayal was undeniable. She'd been siphoning away trust, manipulating my world while smiling at me over dinner tables, over holidays, pretending. I felt the sting, but I never let it show. Emotions are weapons in the wrong hands. So I did what they never expected. I planned. Every move calculated, every silence intentional. I watched her patterns, her habits, her weaknesses. I traced her steps, mapped her lies, built a plan that would reveal everything without me ever lifting a hand recklessly. Step 1. Control the narrative. I quietly intercepted her schemes, documented her manipulations, built an airtight network of proof. Financial records, email trails, witnesses, small, seemingly irrelevant details that painted a bigger picture. She prided herself on underestimating me. Her arrogance was a gift. Step 2. Patience. I let her grow complacent, let her gloat in the illusion of security. Every boast, every careless word, every smirk became a thread I could pull. She never suspected the calmness I carried like armor, the quiet intelligence that watched her every move. Step 3. Execution. I didn't rush. The perfect moment came at the bank, ironically enough, the same place her recklessness met its match. The final check cleared, but it wasn't mine. It was hers. The bank, careful and deliberate, revealed what I had already known in my heart. The truth always surfaces. I faced her that evening. She smiled. The kind of smile that had once made my chest feel light, now empty and brittle. "Looks like you miscalculated," she said. I let her think she had the upper hand. Then, slowly, I laid it out. Each indiscretion, each betrayal, every manipulative twist. Her eyes flickered, the mask of control cracking. I didn't yell. I didn't plead. I didn't justify. I spoke with the precision of someone who had watched every detail unfold for months, who had orchestrated a reckoning she could not escape. By the time I finished, she was silent. Not because she didn't have words, but because she knew she'd lost. The satisfaction wasn't loud or chaotic. It was controlled, inevitable. The truth had been revealed. Justice, silent and exacting, had been served. I left the room without a backward glance. Relief, not triumph, filled me. There's a clarity in knowing who stands with you, who counts in your life, and who is there for convenience, for show. Grandpa's simple gesture at dinner, the clearing of a single check, had done what years of suspicion and observation could not. It had cut through the noise, the laughter, the false assurances. I am no longer surprised by betrayal. I am only surprised by how clearly the truth can reveal itself when you are patient enough to wait, strategic enough to plan, and strong enough to see it through. That morning, Grandpa's quiet acknowledgement wasn't just about money. It was about integrity, about recognizing what matters, about teaching me, finally, who's real. And now, I know.